Traci was a song that when I got in the band, it was a song, one of the first couple of songs I learned, because it was one of few ballads that we did. We did a ton of rock songs that we wrote and some cover tunes, but there was very few ballads that we did back then. They just weren't as big a deal. But Traci was actually one that we wrote, and so it was kind of one of our staple songs that we played back in the day.
Traci was one of those songs, again, like One More Cry. It was just, we had a few of those landmark songs when we were first starting out that they were important to the group's progression.
The song originally was written by Jim years ago about a girl named Traci. Not exactly sure who that may be about, but there's several candidates in line, I'm sure.
I'd been dating a girl and it wasn't working out, and we had sort of, our last date, we had I don't know, we had kind of had a fight, and then it was just a break. It just wasn't working out, and I sat down in my room. I got off the phone with her that night, and we kind of had been arguing, and kind of was looking like it wasn't going to go forward. And I sat down and basically played probably one of the most complex chords that I knew at the time. It was a F sharp minor bar, and just kind of and it was odd because most of the time we don't write songs in hard bars. Usually you'll start in an open G or a D or an E, something easy to play with. But I think it was the frustration of the moment that I was just kind of, taking out the frustration with those bar chords. And the song just wrote itself, basically, just talking about the demise of a relationship. And we were good friends, too. And that's the unfortunate thing of dating a friend or something where you're friends first, then you start dating, and sometimes it's just really hard, if not possible, to get back to that friendship that you had initially, because it's just things change, and so the lyrics were just flowing out, and I was writing them down. It was almost one of those songs that just wrote itself.
Yeah. Well, Traci, loved the song the very first time I heard it.
I remember Jeffrey and Steve on a Friday. I think Winsboro was out of school that day, or they just skipped, one of the two, I don't know. But I remember them going to GM Records to remix some music that we had done down there. And then they were going to come to Mount Pleasant and come see me. We were having our pep rally. They were just going to come to the pep rally later in the day. And of course, at that time, they had met a lot of people in Mount Pleasant. They were friends with folks, so they knew people as well, just like I knew people in Winsboro. So it wasn't uncommon for us to do that. So they showed up with the pep rally. After the pep rally, they went back to my house, and I showed it to them. So I wrote this song called Traci. Well, immediately Jeffrey said, "Oh, no, you got to call it Stacy," because he liked a girl from Mount Pleasant named Stacy. Like was a kind of a weak word for infatuation he had for her. So he thought, "Oh, you got to call it Stacy." I'm not going to call it Stacy yet. So we went back and forth. I showed him the song, and he just loved it. And very similar to the reaction he had with One More Cry and a few other songs. He just really liked it. Steve liked it too. And I always kind of felt like it was, kind of the way Peter Criss felt when he brought Beth to Kiss. And we didn't have a song at that time that was a girl's name. We had written a lot of songs, but there wasn't a girl's name. So that made it kind of an original thing. So they really liked it, and they wanted to take it to the studio as soon as possible to record it. And we only had one more person we had to get it by, which was Kenny, because we always wanted the support of each other, of the group at the time. And I remember taking the song to Kenny later that weekend.
And I remember Jim coming in with Traci. I think he even showed it to me at like a family gathering at like 9 at night, and I immediately fell in love with it. Everyone in the band, as soon as they heard it, fell in love with it. It's one of those songs where we heard it, and it was recorded within like 2 or 3 days at GM Records. So
I wrote the song sometime during the week, and I remember distinctly being pretty proud of the song. It was a complete, finished song. Thought the lyrics were pretty good. It was a narrative, kind of telling the story of a demise of the relationship, of our relationship, and a little bit dramatic. I think it was lyrically. Looking back at it now, I think it came off a little bit more serious and dramatic. You know, like there was this big, huge breakup. It was just teenage kids. You know, get together and break up every day or whatever. But the moment was captured in that particular song.
Of course, we play it quite a bit, so we had a lot of people would ask, "Who's the song about? What'd you write that song about?"
I think I went for a while. I didn't even know who it was about.
Who it was, I don't know. Maybe it's still a mystery.
Contrary to popular belief, the girl's name wasn't Traci. I mean, that was the name that I used for the song. Now, I say that one name, the name that she went by was not Traci. I should say it like that.
There were several Tracys that lined up saying it was about me, or they wrote that song about me. But I'm going to tell you right now who the song's really about. The song is really about.
Girl, I need